So you've been following us as we've been passing through the Midwest. Our first stop was Cleveland, Ohio, where our friends over at Next convinced us to stop by Akron, home of LeBron James, his alma mater, St. Vincent St. Mary, along our way to Chicago, where we'll be hosting our 4th street meet. Let's go. This is the epicenter where everything began. And this is like the Sistine Chapel of basketball right here. This is pretty cool.
We're at St. Vincent St. Mary in the LeBron James Arena. There's a lot of history in this gym. It's just awesome that he continues to come back and give back.
What's it been like ever since he came back to Cleveland?
It's been amazing. I mean, you just feel the energy here, what it means to the city and what he's always meant to the city. Just such a presence that one person can literally mean so much to an area.
It's kind of a weird feeling to think that someone who has achieved such superstar status and one of the greatest athletes in the world started out here. Definitely smells like a boys' locker room in here. I know Ben wants to visit the girls' locker room next.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Bobby. Nice
Bobby?
to meet you. Yeah, Scotty.
Kind of
Scotty?
showing him around the Scotty.
Scotty. That seems to be the California name. Hi, I'm Barb Wood. I'm in the library where LeBron spent a lot of time. I think he came in the library a lot just to escape, because by his junior year, people were coming in the front doors wanting autographs. But he'd do his work, always did his work. He had it hard at home sometimes, you know, and he didn't have anybody else to talk to, maybe an adult. He just asked my opinion of things, and, you know, some of it was personal, some of it was school.
Is he still visiting? And
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still text back and forth with him.
Yeah.
And he always comes to see me if he comes to school, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he comes back, sits in the chair just like old times.
Awesome.
Yo, let's go play some horse. H-O-R-S. Oh, brick. H-O-R. Wow. What are you at? H-O-R-S. We are leaving St. Vincent St. Mary's now. Amazing experience, totally worth the drive out to Akron. We're headed over to Swenson's now, which since we've entered Ohio, everyone has been telling us that we need to eat here, but supposedly better than In-N-Out. We'll be the judges of that. Established 1934, we are at the world's first Swenson's. We just got the cheeseburger. They're known for their galley burger, so we're gonna split one of those up as well. It's a pretty cool establishment. The kids who get to work here, they have to go to college, they have to maintain a 3.0 GPA. They have a very specific and strict dress code that they have to abide by, and if you pay attention, they're running back and forth from car to kitchen. Sprint and smile. The only time you'll see me running this fast ever is if I'm on fire or if someone's chasing me with a knife. It's good.
Perfect onion rings.
I don't know if it's better than In-N-Out, but it's different. Never had a burger like this before. Swenson's made believers out of us. There's no other burger like that on the planet from what we've experienced. Now we're headed off to Chicago. On the way, we're gonna see some sights and sounds. We're gonna get back on the road. We're pretty stoked. We just barely made it to the Hall of Heroes. It is the world's biggest superhero museum. 60,000 comic books, over 60 years of comic book history is in this building behind us right now.
Well, HURLEY Heroes, we were originally a publishing company in the 90s.
Yeah.
We were one of the top 5 small press comic book companies.
Yeah.
In fact, about a half a dozen of the guys that work for DC and Marvel now started here. Including Ethan Van Sciver, who's the #1 artist at DC Comics right now. He started here at HURLEY Heroes. Actually, when Stan Lee was here filming, he brought us an action figure of himself as a gift. That's pretty rare. The original shield used by Chris Evans in the Captain America films. It's autographed by the entire cast of Winter Soldier, as well as the entire cast of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And then the original Adam West Batman costume.
Wow, really?
We actually beat the Smithsonian out to get that here last year.
No way! Yep. That's pretty cool, and it looks so janky and lo-fi.
It was, yeah. But I mean, it's 50 years ago they made that. Uncle Sam comic, that shows Uncle Sam fighting at Pearl Harbor. That comic book came out a month before Pearl Harbor happened.
Wow.
So as the attack happened, this is on shelves.
Wow. This is the official Marvel version of the hammer.
Whoa.
This would be the official Marvel version of the shield.
what it feels like.
Picture of that coming down on it.
We just wrapped it up at the Hall of Heroes. I hope you guys enjoyed that. There was so much in there that we didn't expect and we didn't know. It's certainly a niche audience that has exploded over the years thanks to Comic-Con, thanks to Marvel movies and DC films. All right, we're gonna get back on the road. We're headed to Chicago. This is the Hundreds passing through.
Something like that.
We survived the road trip in from Cleveland through Indiana and here to Chicago, Illinois. We made it. We're here tonight at Pequod's Pizza to get some deep dish. It was the first and probably the most important food that we had to get when we hit Chicago. We're getting deep dish right now. It's really good. So far, we've had a warm welcome, a lot of life in this city, and we're excited to see what Chicago has to offer us. Funnily enough, I grew up in Southern California, but my favorite sports teams as a kid were all Chicago-based, so it's always been one of my life goals to get here to Wrigley Field, not just being Cubs fans from the 80s, but also because of the opening scene from Perfect Strangers. We're at the United Center here in Chicago. We're standing in front of the iconic Michael Jordan statue. As the quote says, the best there ever was, the best there ever will be. This town was really built off of sports and it's run and fueled by sports enthusiasts.
Although I wasn't a Bulls fan, I was a very big Michael Jordan fan. It's incredible to be here and see this statue. Michael Jordan fucking rocks. Yeah, this is sick.
What up, Van here. We're stopping off at Millennium Park. Decided to get out, get some shots of the classic, iconic, photogenic bean.
The bean! We found it. You know what? This is much cooler in person than it is in photographs. It's really clear and crisp how you can see the reflection. I think that's something that definitely gets lost in translation. You kind of start losing the sense that it is this giant metallic structure and it starts feeling like your reflection. You're kind of walking into a portal. It's like Stargate. I've never actually known that you can walk into the bean and it's actually more strange. If you pan up, it looks like we're stuck in this weird Silver Surfer vortex.
We're currently in St. Alfred in Chicago. St. Alfred is very proud to host the street meet, which is presented by the Hundreds, hosted by Van Styles and myself as special guest.
And what brings you guys out here today?
The community. I love the community here. Chicago's phenomenal.
I just like the diversity of Chicago. I'm from LA originally, been a fan of Van Styles for a while.
Came out here to support. Van is the man. See what we can do today.
He's a huge inspiration to everyone. I mean, I think everyone on Instagram follows him.
Thanks everyone for coming out. My name is Van, that's Bobby, that's David. The whole point of this is to bring everybody together, share common interests. You know, it's about observing your environment, shooting what you can get.
We're gonna walk down Milwaukee Ave, we gotta go to the bridge, pretty much heading downtown so we can go towards the skyline.
We are at the 100th Street Meet, Chicago. It is Thursday, November, whatever the fuck, and it is cold as hell. This is,
I got a text yesterday.
This is an incredible turnout again. These guys killed it.
Any shout out you guys want to give?
For sure the Hundreds and Van for, you know, hosting this whole thing.
Say goodbye to the bad guy. Next time you see a bad guy like this before in my life, better get out of his way.
Looking at this shit?
Thank you to everyone who came out today for the 100th Street Meet Chicago. What an awesome turnout. The point of Street Meet is to get everyone out from behind their phones and out from behind the screens and to engage as a community. You guys did such a great job today and we saw some amazing things across town. David Rasul Robinson, thanks to you, we got to see some of that stuff, and thanks to Van Styles for also guiding us along the way. Thank you guys, you are what made the 100th Street Meet possible, and we are gonna keep on passing through. Hey guys, fresh off our flight from LA. We just landed here in Cleveland, Ohio.